At my father's funeral, I gave part of the eulogy. If I were to sum it up, it would be the sentence that I'm about to read. It is a lesson for salespeople out there listening, not just in regards to your business walk, but a reminder for the legacy that you will leave. When my father passed at his celebration of life, my family and I had been sitting in the front row of the room, overwhelmed by emotion and not paying much attention to anything but our own sorrow and grief. I rose up from my seat to give some words in remembrance of my hero. As I settled at the podium, I looked out across the room for the first time. There had to be 1,000 people in attendance. Standing, sitting, still walking in through the doors. It was an overwhelming feeling. In that moment, I suddenly realized just how big the impact my father had on his community. People came up to me afterwards for hours, telling me all the things they loved about my father. Some from his childhood, some college buddies, some of my friends even. But the best? The people who told me, "Your dad sold me my copier." I had an awakening that day. My father never separated who he was from his work, because his work was to care for and be involved in his community. You might have seen them as his customers. He saw them as his family. And so, remember to walk this earth as a servant leader to all those you encounter. It in turn will cause a tiny spark, one that turns into a glorious blaze. And as the sun sets on your journey, know that it does not have to be the end. As for the lion-hearted, it is only your beginning.